Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Build Back Better Regional Challenge Conference. We are so excited to have you all here with us today. Over the next 2 days, you and your coalitions will hear from national experts in workforce development, equitable economic growth, and coalition building. It is our hope that these sessions that are led by our technical assistance partners leading our community of practice will help you and your peers refine your proposals. The topics covered over the next 2 days will reflect the specific selection criteria of the competition as described in the Notice of Funding Opportunity. These sessions are meant to provide you with tips and strategies to support your final preparations for your proposals. We cannot wait to see your final proposals next month. Now with that, it is my pleasure to introduce the Assistant Secretary for Economic Development, Alejandra Castillo.
Thank you, Michelle. And thank you for your leadership in helping to advance the Build Back Better Regional Challenge with your incredible team. Good morning and welcome. I am incredibly excited and proud to be here with you today. Also, I'm honored to lead the Economic Development Administration at the U.S. Department of Commerce at this unique and important moment in history, of which you are now part of, and will play a critical role in helping to initiate inclusive economic development in your respective communities across the country. These transformational investments, of which you are competing for in phase 2, made available to the Economic Development Administration under President Biden's American Rescue Plan, aims to set communities on a path to create the economic infrastructure to ensure their global competitiveness and create jobs of the future. Your locally driven projects, ideas and solutions represents possibilities. The possibilities that EDA and this administration aims to initiate and deliver in collaboration with communities across the country. It is you and your coalition, the trusted advisors in your respective communities, that will help us rebuild while simultaneously addressing inequities and accelerating the economic recovery the nation needs to strengthen our global competitiveness. I look forward to this collaboration and the possibilities it will create. To support your efforts over the next 2 days, you will hear and learn from experts and engage with your peers to help sharpen the scope of your projects, which we hope will help set your ideas on a path towards measurable and result-oriented possibilities. Thank you again for joining us today, and best of luck in phase 2. With that, I'd like to hand it over to Scott Andes, Build Back Better Regional Challenge Program Lead, for a few words. Thank you.
Thanks, Assistant Secretary Castillo. I appreciate it. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our 2-day webinar. We really do appreciate your attendance. I know everyone is sprinting to get their application material pulled together, and really what this is an opportunity to take a little bit of time and to come out of the woods and think big picture. With 6 weeks to go and all the work your coalition has done through your concept proposal and leading up through this, it might seem like an odd time to have a 2-day event thinking big picture. But I actually think this is the perfect time to have a meeting like this. Your team, you've identified your team, your coalition members, your target cluster and your projects. You're at this unique moment where you have enough on paper and enough time to make progress until March 15 to really take a step back and take a critical look at what your proposal is really positioned to accomplish. So we really do encourage you to learn a lot from the TA providers and what we'll be talking about today, but then taking time with your team to reflect on where you're going in the strategic vision. There will be Friday and beyond to dive directly back into forms and details and all the other things that are, of course, important to getting your proposals done. As Michelle said, today is about strategically continuing to refine your vision, to strengthen your coalition and your commitments to action, and to sharpen your approach to equity. Those will be the topics our TA providers will be leading today, and tomorrow we'll have another series of activities. You'll have an opportunity both at the end of each session to ask questions and to reflect and do a little bit of work on the topics that will be teed up. And then we've reserved, as you've seen, the afternoon for those who choose to take it, to work with your teams across coalitions on the things we positioned. Again, as Michelle articulated, These sessions aren't nasal gazing exercises. They weren't created out of thin air. They do genuinely reflect at the highest level how we're thinking about the 11 scoring criteria and the overall spirit of this competition. In terms of the afternoon, as we said, totally optional. But I will say I've done a couple dozen of these types of strategic planning with different communities. And in each successful case, it was those few meetings where we really came out of the weeds, where you brought leadership to the table at about this point, you've got enough on paper, and you took a critical look that could make all the difference in the world. So use this time to the benefit as you so see fit. We really hope this is an opportunity to gain some information. These sessions will be saved and recorded, and we'll send links out for coalition members that weren't able to attend. They are, for our finalists, and we will kick off these sessions directly at 11:30 with Bruce, Avanti, and John. So everyone has looks like about 18 minutes. Feel free to get another cup of coffee, get settled in, and we will dive right back in at 11:30. Again, thrilled to be part of this with you, and I hope this is of use as you build out your final phase 2 proposals. Thank you.